Hey YouTube, this is Diefly Fish. We have a 120 volt, 7.5 kilovolt, 60 hertz negative ion generator that I have attached to a carbon electrode. This balance system we have at neutral. Hanging suspended is a titanium counterweight, a north, south, south, north magnet orientation, and a conspicuous absence of any form of electrical field here whatsoever. So we have a variac attached to the negative ion generator. We have a balance, the stout bar circuit, which is shunted this side of the capacitor. This electrode is attached to this side of the capacitor that is shunted. So both capacitors, this side is where this electrode goes to. This side of the capacitor we have attached to the normal spark gap, and we have zero input from the inductive transformer. So what I'm trying to show here is that irrespective of any generated magnetic field from a transformer, charging of a capacitor in this nature, high voltage capacitor charge, will alter the milieu surrounding this magnet in the absence of any form of electrode here whatsoever. So when we charge the system, this portion of the stout bar circuit will become charged. We're not applying any charge here whatsoever, and we'll notice a delta in the weight of an object without any form of ionic wind or otherwise. So I'm going to initiate the system here by activating the variac full on. I'm going to notice that there is no change in weight according to the balance. What I have here now is the carbon electrode attached to the 7.5 kilovolt negative ion generator, and I'm going to activate the system with this electrode that is going to the shunted portion of the stout bar circuit. So again, we are here at 0. I'm going to take this electrode, approach the shunted portion of the stout bar circuit, and have you watch the delta. So here we have nothing going on. I'm going to approach the system. Notice there is a positive change in the electrode without anything going on over here. So all we're doing is charging this half of the equation with 7.5 kilovolt on the capacitor, and we see a positive delta, sustained positive delta with the input here, charging this side of the capacitor circuit with nothing going on around that magnet whatsoever. I'm going to disassociate this electrode from the capacitor, and we'll discharge it across the negative side of the capacitor with the stout bar circuit here. So as you can see, I'm going to discharge. There we go. Return to normal. Look at the weight. Back to normal. So again, we have a conspicuous absence of any electrode here. We're changing the overall field because of the electrostatics of the charged system around it, not touching anything with regard to that magnetic field whatsoever. So again, what we're going to do now, as a revisitation, I will charge this capacitor, which is the left-hand side of the shunted capacitor circuit. Nothing is going on with the inductor. Nothing is going on with the spark gap. All we're doing is doing a unilateral charge system. So we will charge again. I'll approach the charge system. I'll back up, see if I can get this in one shot. Okay, we're at 0. I'm going to charge now. We see a positive delta, a sustained positive delta. There is the charge of the capacitor. This side of the Tesla stop bar circuit shunted. Nothing at all near that magnet. Sustained positive delta. I'm going to remove the source of the energy. We are going to go to the spark gap, the opposite side of the capacitor, to discharge. Discharge. And if you notice, we have now returned back to a 0 net weight delta. So, for what it's worth, we have no possible capacity for ion generation of net effect here. We are seeing a general overall milieu change in charge to a specific weight mass delta with application of negative ions. All thoughts are welcome, but it would seem to me that gravity and weight are more electrically influenced than what we may be giving it credit for. Thank you again for watching. All thoughts are welcome. Have a great night.